Hello everybody, here with a quick 60. We're proud to have the bowling programs that are going to be starting to do quick 60s as well. And our first guest is a guy that I know very well, senior bowler Matt Balls from Ironton, Ohio. Matt, good to have you on, man.
Thanks for having me.
Absolutely. Matt's been an integral part of this team. He also helps work with game management. He's been a huge asset to the athletic department as far as running the camera for our Shawnee Sportsnet games, along with Jesse Hall. So if you ever see those two out, give them a big thank you because they do an excellent job. Matt, your quick 60's up, man. Are you ready for it?
I'm ready.
What led you to attend Shawnee State?
Well, my sophomore year, I was at Morehead State, and I just wanted to change the scenario, and I found out that they were starting a bowling team here, so I figured, you know what, might as well just get a clean, fresh start and start bowling here.
Sure. What's it been like getting to know Brian and Janie Sturgill as coaches and mentors?
It's been great. They've been a real help to me, getting used to just changing scenario, getting used to new teammates and all that, starting over pretty much, and they've really helped me out.
Sure. What's it been like getting to know your coaches and teammates on both the men's and women's side of things?
It's been great. Like, they've been like just coming in here, just doing that fresh start over again, getting to know new teammates and all that. They've really helped me out, and I've been able to get close to some of them and hopefully build longer relationships with them.
That's awesome. What was it like going to Ironton? Obviously, I went to Russell, so that's definitely familiar territory for me, being only 5 minutes away from where I went to high school.
Well, you know, Ironton's big football, so
Sure.
big football school. So, I mean, Friday night football was always best, and then as soon as that was over, whenever bowling season hit, just wake up the next day and be like, I'm getting ready for the season, because usually it would start in November around that time, and we'd have practice throughout the weekdays. But Ironton was fun while it lasted.
Sure. When did you get into bowling? I know your family's kind of had it got you into the experiences with that, your grandpa.
Yeah, my grandpa and grandma, they've been huge, but like my grandma, whenever I was like 4 or 5, my grandpa bowled leagues, my dad, they would like my grandpa would bowl, my grandma and me would go off to the side with open lanes, and she would bowl with me, and it was fun. And then I didn't actually start learning about the sport, like digging into it, until like my freshman year of high school. So that's when I started really getting into it and wanted to compete at an advanced level.
Right. Your highest game that you bowled?
My highest game's a 299.
Oh wow, really? Yeah. That's stout.
Left a stupid 10 pin. Most hated pin.
If I may ask, where was this at? What bowl?
This was at Sunset.
Sunset.
It was during practice. It was. I just showed up one day. Well, no, this is during practice. During practice session, it was one of those, like, Brian couldn't show up because he was busy, and he told us to just bowl a few games, and I was just bowling. After I did my serious stuff, I started just trying to hit my line, and it worked, and I was like, oh, 299, huh?
Yeah.
They got it on film, sent it to him, and I'm like, and then it's still disappointing, but oh well.
Your favorite bowling memory, would it be that 299 game, or is it something else?
It's something else. So earlier this year, we were at the Raider Classic, and I was on JV during that tournament, and we made match play. We actually finished second, I think.
You did?
Yeah, we finished second, and just because varsity didn't make match play, the women didn't make match play, and just having them, just like the whole team around us bowling, they were a huge support group in that, and like it pumped me up, and that's one of the reasons why we won, because we got in Wright State's head. It was fun.
Yeah, they were the #1 seed. And
they were #1 seed. Yep.
And you beat them. Ended up moving on to the finals and went 3 games and almost won the whole JV title. So that's really sweet. What do you hope to accomplish going forward after you leave Shawnee State?
I've thought about being a coach. I've been kind of studying. The USBC has a level 1 program. I've been studying that, but you know, I'm a broke college kid. I can't pay for it, but I've been looking into that, and then my management is sport management, so I kind of want to. I'm still thinking about where to go, but I know like coaching is a possibility.
Sure.
So maybe be an athletic director at a high school, or maybe an SID following your footsteps.
All right. Well, I like that.
Yeah.
That's cool. Then, I have to ask this question. So we went bowling with you. You were among the group of us that went
Yep.
bowling after last Saturday's doubleheader against
Yep.
Thomas More, and you and Kyle McClellan had some interesting duel-offs that I thought
Yes.
were hilarious.
Yes.
I think you bowled with your opposite hand, and then
I bowled left-handed between the legs. He told me to do that first game.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then second game, I was like, no, I can't do this. If you want me to bowl right-handed between the legs, I can do that, but not left-handed. But then he told me to bowl left-handed. I was like, okay, it was close, but I'm not a lefty.
You guys going to try for a rematch anytime soon?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, definitely.
Two of the best guys you'll know, two of the funniest guys you'll know. We're proud to have Matt Ball as a part of our program, as a part of the university. Matt, thank you so much for joining us, man.
Thanks for having me.
Absolutely. Though the bowling programs will be in action this weekend at the MSC Indy Classic in Indianapolis, Indiana. We'll have a lot of programs in action. You can catch the men's basketball, women's basketball, indoor track and field for both programs, esports. There's just a litany of contests. You'll have to check out SSUbears.com. Baseball's got their season opener down south in Alabama as well. So make sure you check out all of those recaps on SSUbears.com. For this Quick 60, I'm Kevin Colley. Thank you guys so much for watching.